on how to make money online. So what's the secret how to do it? Because so many people have their job from 9 to 5, right? And they would ask you, how do you do that? I don't want to work 9 to 5. I want to work from home, from my laptop, and I want to make money. So
this was the dream I had. Like, I just wanted to work from that, and right now I still go there to write, but I still go and do a lot of stuff in this one. So ask me the balance. So you want to know how people can get started a side hustle or what?
yes, if let's pretend I have a job in a cafe, and I hate it, I don't want to work there anymore. I want to make money online, but I don't have any skills or anything. So it's not possible for me, is it? Can I do it? Do I have to learn? I have to learn it? No.
So
I have to learn it.
So you need the skills to pay the bills, right? So how do you get that? So I was in the same point. So I graduated, I went to uni, I studied the stuff, I got a job, which is a job that I never like. I honestly didn't even get good jobs. So for some reason, I couldn't land those good jobs. Some people actually used to land oh, I worked at Google and all. So I wasn't like that. But I knew just going to 9 to 5 and just doing it a job which is not going to help my future. It's not gonna, same thing you had it as well when you start asking that question, right? So I realized I need to be able to be on my own terms, something that I am doing that is going to be help me in 3 years time, 5 years time, the life I want. So that's the question that anybody should be asking. If you're just thinking I'm frustrated about the thing I'm doing, that's not the thing. You need to ask where you want to be. It's the future, how I think about it. It's the future. So I would only get this, okay, the work we do sometime right now, and to create is much more harder. You know how to create a course, right? To put down the thing, your eyes goes out, you have to create. So, but then if you know that it's actually towards a future cause, you do it all, it gets, that's how the human drive really goes. Because the people who do those cafe jobs, as you say, they would still doing it because they're only not happy about what they are doing, but they would not ask the future about it. They're like, oh, I hate my job, I just don't. But the thing is, they don't have a future chase, so they would not leave this. They would just say I'm not gonna do it forever. That's the thing. But actually, they will keep on doing it, right? So but when you ask the questions is this the life I want to be in 3 years? Is this the life I want to be in 5 years? When that says, holy shit, no, and then you put yourself in there and ask, am I seeing myself going to this cafe in 3 years time? No, then you freak out. Oh yeah. Then you are then you stop, right? Because it's the thing, okay, my life is short really, I might as well do fast, right? But if not, if you don't ask that question, what happened? You just, I went on, okay, you know what I'm going to do for a little bit there. So people are more towards taking action when you sell the future, even on your brain when you sell the future, like Donald Trump does. You sell the future, right? People take action, right? So that's how the thing, even for your brain, if you took my future, this is what I'm seeing, this is where I want to be, this is why I'm doing this, then you take action. Right, so when you have a why, so first of all that needs to be clarified, and then people need to really think okay, I don't have skills. You said if somebody said okay, I'm working in a cafe, I don't have skills, but then you need to really think about what would really motivate me, what I would like. So some people they don't like anything. Right? they don't. But maybe they like making money. They like making money, but still again, you have to have a compelling why and buy into something. So you need to have a hobby. So that's why in the humans there will be always people in the cafe. There will be always people in the bus drivers. That should be like that. Right? So that will be but for other people who are action takers, who are going to ask the right question, but they are doing a job at the situation to survive, they should really think okay, this is what's going to really motivate me. If I do this one, then again it comes down to the future, right? My future I see like this. My future I saw with a laptop from a bedroom. Now I'm so addicted. Now I would be in the bedroom more than the living room even. I just so I saw that in my brain. I'm I should be able to do it and make the money in the bank from that. So I saw that future, I took all the action to do that one. So that's why it's important. So people start seeing that dream. People okay, this is what I kind of really like. Not everybody likes to work from a laptop, be in a room or anything. So the people we are talking about, people who like to remote work, want to work from a beach, who travel, have location independence, are kind of people. And sometimes it's not work from 9 to 5, but it's
24/7.
24/7. Last 2 days I was like really working, pushing, creating a lot of courses, guides and the stuff, right? So because it's then again like when I do that, my drive is like I'm doing it for the future. I can push another hour. I can skip it. I can wake up at 3:45 and do it and still do it because I'm like my 2023 is awesome. My 2024 is I'm actually only on doing the TV show. So when you have that kind of thing, so let's get into the skill aspect. It's very important. You ask the question what you have. Some people can't write, but doesn't really matter. You can write so well now. I mean, you could write always, but now you write like a machine. You write daily, right? And then
because you get better when you repeat.
You just get better. Same thing. So you can't do videos. You do videos, you get better. So you understand and ask it. So you ask what's your ideal lifestyle you need to be, right? And then like for me to get that, what skills do I need? So if a person thinks like I want to be a travel blogger, like you need writing skills, you need some tech skills, you need to learn it, how to start a blog and the stuff, right? You invest your time, everything is there right now. You don't even have to pay to buy the courses unless like something that's going to give you some quick knowledge. You have all the things on YouTube and on the internet, so you can literally go about and put the time and learn that one. So people put the time and learn it. I mean, you know how you became like a machine. You're writing, you put it on the blog, like it's there. You're putting the conversion optimization, like you're putting the videos. You have Udemy courses up. Like how soon was it, right? Right? Did you believe like you have?
I have a lot of things in a very short time. Yeah.
Short time. You have Udemy courses. She knows search and optimization. She pretty much can help a person to get online. Look at that, right? So you have those kinds. So it's acquirable skill. Same thing. That's what I did. I never knew how to start a website, so I started my own WordPress site. Just try to get a person. Initially, actually, even paid the person £70 just to get online, and then I realized shit, I could do that one. So to get a basic blog, right? So I did it. I developed my writing skills, and I start asking what would really want for me the skills that I need to live that exact lifestyle, right? And then of course it comes down to the money. I came across SEO. I put my time and learned it. That's my example. Right?
So how did you know that SEO would be?
I read this article.
You would be you know you would enjoy it because you read the article.
Yeah.
So you kind of had an idea what it is about. But maybe did you think about like maybe in the half time I will give up because it's not gonna work, or you just be like, I want to do it and that's it. I'm gonna learn it.
I am kind of like that because it's not about even enjoying. Sometimes editing videos is not all this. It's
not always.
You like it, but you have to put you edit everything. It goes down. You have to do it. Is it fucking fun? No. Like you put down the thing because ultimately, guys, like passions is fine. But it's hard work, really. Like you need to do it. Like you might not like a certain aspect because you need to earn the money. So building an agency or doing client consultancy and serving clients it's not fun. But you meet amazing clients sometimes. You meet for friendship. Some go so well, right? So it's like the thing. It's like acquiring a skill is very, very tough, really. So I bring this example. Like I tell to people like whoever doesn't have skills, when they really think like what skill do I have? How can I get a skill? New skill. So I read this book like Learning Fast, right? There was a book like how you can acquire any skill in a very short time if you really put down that quality 20 hours wise, right? So I learned skating. Inline skating wasn't something that I could do. I even wrote a blog post about it on fernandobiz.com. If you go about how to learn fast, if you can search back. I literally wrote that article. That was at my time of skill acquisition. So I read that book, I documented it. And then I realized, and also I saw it, I think in 4 Hour Work Week was one of the books. If you really learn a tough skill, then you trick your brain, I can learn anything. So that's a really good skill for all the people who does not have a skill and they're like, oh, can I learn coding? Can I learn video? Can I learn SEO? You actually try to do something much even fun. I learned inline skating. This is fine now. That's hard. Inline skating.
I know. I'm very good at it, actually.
You're good at it?
Of course.
Seriously. So I got
oh my god, seriously.
And I learned that, and I learned it even in a month to do super fast, like circling, and then I realized I can learn anything. So then I realized like, so that's one of the things, like, so try to learn a skill, maybe a dancing skill, maybe a little of a bodily activity that you try to tend to learn, which is going to give it to your brain, like, I actually can, when that period is passed, you really become a skill acquisition machine.
So basically, internet or social media is full of people who tell you, make money online, make £1,000 per month, £10,000, you can make hundreds just from your home. It's full of it. I can see it everywhere.
They make money online telling you how they make money online.
Exactly.
And that's how they make money online.
Exactly. Because if it's so easy, everybody would do it. And nobody would have a job, because if you just 2 hours per day and you're gonna earn £1,000 per month from affiliate programs.
Don't buy into that one. Try to hack their course and get it if you really feel like it. That's what I can say. I mean, I also have courses and all, right? But I give the skill set. Even my SEO, I give a skill set of a proven module, what I have done to help my business, which can help your business, right? Also, how you can actually do client consulting. So we have a lot of articles about how to become a consultant, because these are skills. It's like those people sometimes sell those courses and like it's a different story. Like I don't know.
It's like a scam, I would say.
A lot of people coming into that one. So I mean, you can learn a lot of things. Just identify a core skill and focus on that one and try to learn one thing and be so good at it at the beginning. So that's what I did. I learned SEO and I learned everything about SEO. Not even Google.
You learned SEO in a very good time, actually.
Yeah, that was good.
Because if you start it now, so if anybody watching who wants to start SEO agency, you know, there are so many agencies right now with SEO. So why clients would come to you and not to thousands of others? What's the key? Like
there is for millions of business owners. USA, States has 28 million business owners. Everybody wants online marketing. Everybody wants your videos. UK has 5.6 million business owners. Do you know that everybody wants
I don't know how many videographers there are. Maybe 6 million.
So anybody who watching this video right now can learn SEO and then can have their chunk of his business owners. Everybody can learn online marketing.
So everybody gets piece of cake.
Everybody. There is more business owners than unemployed people in this country. That those business owners, if you for a fact learn good videography, you can still try to have a earning, right? So it's why it's a skill acquisition is really important. People put down what could really make me kind of fun doing, what would I like to be doing, because of course, guys, like you have to do something to make money until like passive happens later, right? But initially you just do it, you build it, right, to get to that level. And you need to get skills. People make money by helping other people. People serve other humans to make money. That's why people like, I don't want to work for anybody. Of course, when you want to start a business or go entrepreneurship or side hustle, you really work for more. You don't work for anybody, you work for more. Now, if you work for a job, you only would did for one company. Now, how many people you're working for?
A lot.
Right, that's the thing. Now you work for him.
But all the money I keep.
You can keep the money.
If you work for one company, the company keeps the money.
Yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, so it's different people's value, right? People can work for the company. People can do. It's ultimately, are you really compelling with the thing? Also, people should not really at the starting price, buy into this fanciness, because people really see, oh my God, I want to do by myself. It is so limiting, so people fuck things up by not working at a company and gaining the skills. A lot of people do that. A lot of people quickly try to jump through. A very few amount of youngsters really make it. They don't learn to sell. They kind of try to get it when they go to company. If a person really want a side hustle or anything, really try. The best way you do it is actually, even if you're working at a cafe right now, if your job is not the cafe, if you want to be a digital marketer, online marketer, or as a therapist or something, go and part-time do on a Saturday or the therapy. Work for some person to see the operate. That's how you get the. You see when you work at a when we work together, you really get the thing. But if you just be oh no, I'm actually my thing, you will not get the entire thing. So it's very important. I learned at companies.
Me too.
Which is big companies that got me the opportunity to sell. I really had a chunk of inquiries and all to get too good to sell. Right? So that's where you really get.
Yes, because if you fuck up, it's not your business anyway.
So all the people, I would say, really put down a good time of their time. People should think like they're helping others. If you are with the company, you're helping the company, then the company help the clients, So that's the way it should be. People should always think about doing good for the humanity, because the more the people have, it comes back to you, and you reach to your goals, really. That's how it happens, really.
So would you recommend to start as a side hustle?
Yeah.
And then maybe if it grows the income somehow, then maybe start freelancing.
Very good article about side hustle, really break down everything about Neil C.J. Franklin's website, right? And you should read, like he had broken down about the side hustle and the stuff, which is very lovely. So side hustle is basically you go to work, or if you're doing a cafe job, people, I mean, I'm telling you, cafe jobs, drivers, cleaners, like rubbish removal people, right? All the people, I can tell you, like what you got to do is like you have a side hustle is acquiring skills, like you learn some skills. One of the best skills at the moment you should be learning, Facebook and Google advertising, Google organic or whatever, Google, how to advertise on Google and how to do Facebook advertising, because those channels are around for a pretty long time. People can make the money if they really master those skills. And YouTube, right? So if you know that, because if you try to learn videography, it's tough. It takes a long time. It's not a quick entry to do with a side hustle, but it's doable. You get it started one by one.
Yeah.
Right. So you basically start editing some videos in your evenings. Try to do that one, and
create a YouTube channel. Start film yourself. Edit your videos at first, and then some other people will see your YouTube channel or your videos, and they will say, "Oh, can you help me also with the editing? Can you help me with filming?" You can collaborate with each other. They can actually create even client work, even paid work, and you get more connections. So even videography, it's tough. It's tough to learn. It takes years, especially working with people with different technology, equipment, etc., etc. But it's definitely doable. And so why SEO and why not, I don't know, web design?
Who said no? You should learn that. Like even on ClickDo, like we have web designers, we have developers. So I don't know how to do web design. I don't know how to do a fucking graphic design. Dude, I can learn if I want. But I didn't spend my time learning, because there are people who had spent time to be at like Kasun, like Praveen, like they know how to design. So they don't want, they do that customer like SEO, right? So he's not gonna learn that much. So that's the thing. You focus on a thing and you learn.
So you chose SEO, and that's it.
I'll tell for a lot of you young people who are doing a job, like be good at some skills that you can serve online. The world is ultimately, that's the freedom. If you think you're a kind of person, you want to be location independent, you want to be at a beach, you want to travel, you want to be from everywhere. This is not for people who like to be at office and doing admin work.
Exactly,
like
because
Sally.
a lot of people actually like it.
Like Sally.
Now I have to cut that out.
No, Sally, you're fine with that, right? Sally, we had to mention that one.
Yeah, you got it.
You got it, right? So basically, if you like to do a job based with the office, and if you think you want to do that, that's a different story, right? Some people, of course, like it.
Yeah.
Some people actually like that one, not us. Like, I mean, because we want to be location independent, we bought into that, we saw that fanciness and everything, and then we realized like, okay, that's how we want, so we started.
And some people want their job to finish at 5. They go home, not think about the work. So some people like that, they don't want to work 24/7, because we always think about what we do non-stop. Oh my God. Non-stop. Yeah.
So yeah, like you have to ask your question, what would you like to do? How would you like to do? It's lifestyle design. You ask your clear question, how do I see myself living my life in the future that I will feel I'm free? So once you get that, you learn a skill set, you ask your question, do I actually have a skill set? Because guys, like, also don't tell like you just like only like just swim, right? And that's your passion, like unless you become a swimming coach, right?
Yeah.
So you need to find something that you enjoy doing that will help humanity, that humanity would want to pay for you, and then you make a living, because that's the way it is, really.
You learn the skill and you learn it great.
Yeah.
But don't forget to know how to sell.
Oh yeah.
Because if you learn something and you start like, I want to do this as a side hustle, or I want to freelance, and you have the skill and you might be the most amazing at this skill, but if you don't want to sell, if you don't know how to sell yourself,
some people are like that.
you're forgotten.
I don't want to sell. I mean, for me, like, I'm like, if a person say they don't want to sell, I just feel like they're like not a motivated person even. Like, I don't know, like you gotta get it, like even if it is hard, you need to get that. It's such a motivator for me.
It's a part of our daily life, selling.
You say you sell for people, like you sell, of course, something that you believe is good, and then you sell to make other people's lives good, and then by that your life becomes good, you make a living. So sales is something that people need to really read the books like Straight Line Method, watch this Wolf of Wall Street thing, and try to get those skills and check out all those sales kind of thing, because gain that skill, because it's going to be really important in your life. Like even at Click2, the people who are like having the most fun are the people who gain the skills, sales thing. I mean, I like them, I deal with them, I see like they're like, dude, made money, right? So that's the sales skill is very important. Try to get that. Nobody's born. You can test it. You can just literally get good at it. You read about it, you study some sales techniques, what wording to tell. There are so many books. Want to tell something about sales? How can people learn sales?
How can people learn sales?
How did you learn to sell to all our clients?
Well, first of all, I got this book that you recommended, Sell or Be Sold, right?
Yeah.
By Grant Cardone.
Okay.
And it was audiobook, which is really important because the way he talks to you, you kind of have that feeling like he's really mentoring you. So I would recommend as well audiobook. And it's basically true how those myths about selling, like how bad it is, and salespeople are not caring about your good, but they just want to sell you for very much money and whatever, and all the things you have in your head. Because I don't want to sell. It's like something bad. It's not a bad thing, but we sometimes have that, like, oh my God, salespeople knocking on our doors. It's like annoying. Yeah. But you have to lose that, you know. And then basically in that book you apply it, and then, as you said, you try it. Yeah. So you get some clients or get some even your friends and try it with them. Right. But you don't have to. Yeah. First, you don't have to be like in a business side. Just try to sell them like, okay, let's go for dinner. So what are we gonna eat or where are we gonna go, right? And you try to sell them your idea. So if you want like Chinese and they want British or they want a burger, try to sell them your idea. And you know, this is the how it works, you know, and you test it. And then you get some clients or some friends, clients kind of, and try to sell them your services. And it's the principle is the same. So even your friends, if they want a burger and you sell them Chinese, I mean, they will get food and they will be satisfied in the end. It's not like you cheated them, right?
Oh my goodness. Watch out, friends. Like if she's about to sell you, like she's trying to sell you.
It is a win-win anyway, you know. It's just the way who's gonna be sold and who's gonna sell. So you test it, and then one thing keep in mind when it comes to business selling that I always have in my mind, it's like you have to believe in your product. Yeah. Because if you don't believe it 100%, nobody's going to buy from you because they will see you don't believe it. Why they should believe in it? So if you're like, okay, so it costs £50 or whatever. It's like, you don't believe in it then, you know? So you have to believe in it, and then you sell it.
Fully buy into your product or service. Even like, you got to convince yourself you're the best, and you will be the best. Your operating system, like videography, you got to believe that you're the best, and you work towards being the best, and people start to sense that you are the best, and that makes you, it's very easy to, people like to deal with the best. See how it goes, and that really makes it easy. So you're very certain, right? When you come to your ground, this is it, like very smooth. You've seen sometimes I have several, like when you're really smooth, it's just like, yes, let's do it. Right? So it becomes like that, really. So that's actually one thing people really got to get good at sales. If you want to really think you want to be free, by being good to sell, you can sell anything. You can sell your product, you can sell another company's product, you can sell somebody else different services. You can make a pretty good living if you get the sales skills, and you can do it online. Like,
exactly.
I mean, most of our people, even at the Click2, we sell services online. Like people are the petrol.
So you can sell to anybody in the world.
Anywhere in the world, you know. So that's why it comes down on the Google. You have to know Google and Facebook how to be in front of the people and drop a product or service and to sell that. So if you learn these skills, the business owners would happily pay you to even do that. So that's why people should, if they are thinking, they should get this started.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things. How did you get started? What's your starting point? By the way, I want to know, why did you start Nicole When? When did you start it?
Because I started it definitely when I was either at the college and university.
So you're a pioneer, right?
Or
you started the game early.
It's more than 10 years, yeah.
No, seriously?
Yeah.
I had no idea what's the domain name at 10 years. Would you believe? Holy! Oh, I don't think I knew the word blog at 10 years.
Really?
No. I only knew by phone.
Because I was...
Are you telling me you knew about before 2013 about it?
Yes, I installed a WordPress.
2013 I read about what's a blog.
Oh my god. 2013 I had my website already for 3 years. And done by me. Installed the WordPress, everything.
Oh my goodness. I literally never. I think Google what's a blog and I kind of started to see what's a blog and all at that time.
Because I thought it's 10 years ago and I thought I need a website, right? Damn, because I want to build my brand. I didn't know exactly, like I knew I wanted to be a videographer.
And here I am showing her SEO on her website.
Yeah, you see, that's how it is. So my website and domain name is taken for more than 10 years. I have it. Yeah. Have web hosting every year. Just
by the way, she's on Vesica now.
Yes. And I changed design so many times and now I'm kind of satisfied.
Let's see how it's good now.
So that's I think I started at the college, I think. Or maybe even before, at the college. Because I studied multimedia design, so why
did you want to start it? What would you say, like, for people, like, what made you start it? Because you have really started early. It's done?
Yeah. Nice.
It's all done?
Nice.
Oh,
yes. Check out NicoleVen.com.
Yes. It looks pretty good. And, I mean, just imagine, she started the blog 10 years back and today only I showed something. Go check that out right now, NicoleVen.com, right? You guys can see. Oh, it's nice, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So a guy who knew about what's blogging 5 years back taught to a girl who knew about blogging 10 years back. How about that? Right, so...
Exactly.
That's how it is. Yeah, anybody can actually...
So yeah, I would say start a website, but take a little better care of it than me. Because I started a website and I put some things there and I just left it like that. I changed the design and the content. But I didn't think about SEO or optimization, any kind of things, because you know it wasn't in my head at the time. So, but right now I realize that. So if you decide you want to start a blog, you better think about SEO as well.
If you're watching this video, go to her website and have a look. That's one of the websites like really like nicely evolved. I was seeing like in the last couple of months how it actually evolved, and I really tells like everybody, even if you're in the click do, everybody try to build your blog, try to build your personal name or something, have it up, and yeah, it's going to be helpful for the future and everything. So you tell your story, you journal it. It's like your journal.
Yes. So 10 years ago, I was at the university. And one of the first things that teachers told us, you need your website.
No, did that teacher say?
Yes, it's Danish education. Yeah. It's great. 10 years ago.
I wish every teacher tells that you need a website and you need to take it from Seeker House.
And they said yes, and they said you need website. That's it, because it's gonna be your portfolio. You need it. And there was no Facebook at the time, nothing.
Because you know what? They find how many videographers and photographers in the world. There should be a lot, right? And you got to really convince them to have a research, optimized and a properly done website and see how it looks like. This looks really nice now, right? And
so yeah.
So yeah, that's actually one of the things. So in this one, we want to tell to people, like, if you're really questioning yourself, you're doing, like, the core is this of this podcast, right? So you're doing a job, maybe you think like, this is not what I want to be doing in the next 3 years time, 1 year's time, 5 years time. You're not satisfied. You come home and you're like, you're tired, and you're like, why am I doing that? So if these kind of things are feeling us, what's the life you want in 3 years time? How do you see on the dream world? How do you see? How do you work? Are you working on a laptop? I'm telling this because these are the kind of people we can resonate with and help with and give up, because this is what we like. And if you feel you're also somebody who likes that one of the first starting point, get online with your blog, get online with your website, get online yourself, and you will learn it out. Have a look Nicole's website, and she has a nice story from 10 years back. I want to check now what's the first blog she has. And I actually went from, so I started back in 2013. I put up the website and start writing every single day. I think in a month or so I grew it to 100 visitors a
You
day.
see, and I deleted my blogs.
Oh yeah, so you did that one. So I did it so fast, I went crazy. I blogged every day before I go to work at Kuwait. I would be blogged and finish, and I would rather
That's the way
I
it's
just
done.
did it so because I had a goal. How soon can I get 100 visitors a day? I want to get that one. So that was the thing. I was blogging, I was writing. I didn't know I was learning. So that gave me the skill set to get online. And your easiest starting point, if you see a career working from a laptop, being online, running your thing, your core starting, get yourself the personality online and showcase your skills. Start writing about it, learn soft skills, apply on it. If you learn a little bit of search optimization, Google is going to last for a long time. Apply on it, test it, learn it, do it for 3 months. Opportunities will come. We're happy to help. Reach out to us, get in touch with her, and that's what we gotta say.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. See you next time.
See you next time.